Yeah, brothers and sisters, know the truth. Humility is not weakness. Humility is not just a nice character of Christians, it should be the moral conduct of everyone. When reading the book of Psalm 25, verse 9, it says, "The meek will he guide in judgment, and the meek will he teach his way." Everyone needs guidance from God. Everyone needs teachings from God. But there is a condition for those who receive guidance and teachings from Jesus Christ. And this is meekness. This is humbleness in heart. God has a special path for the humble. God has a special providence for the humble people. And when we bow low, when we step down and keep our pride low, He shows us the way. But when we stay proud, we stumble in the dark. That's the fate. It is whether we stay humble and God will keep us above. But when we stay proud, we stumble always in the dark. When you read in the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 12, it says, "Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, and before honor is humility." We also see that pride is always comes before destruction. There's no destruction without pride. There's no destruction without keeping yourself high. But before honor, there's always humility. The one secret thing, the secret of of having pride, the secret of having true pride and be honored in the name of God is only by being humble. When you also read in the book of Philippians, chapter 2, verse 3 to 8, it says, "Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in the lowliness of the mind, let each esteem other better than themselves." Jesus or Paul is calling us to even give value to others more than we do to ourselves. Lowliness, mind should teach us to better others more we do for ourselves. Let not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. Let have this spirit of caring for others even before we care for ourselves. Let this mind be in you, which was in Christ, in Jesus Christ, who in being in form of God, thought it not robbery to be equal with God, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of servant, and he was made in the likeness of man. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. Jesus is a true example of a humble person. He was here. He had the pride in heaven. He was obligated to stay there, but he came to this earth and was killed by those people whom he came to save, so that we can really see the example of his humbleness. So let's take a look at some of hard places in life where God is calling us to humble ourselves. We should humble ourselves before getting lost. We should humble ourselves before poverty. We should humble ourselves before disability and weakness. We should humble ourselves before unemployment. We should also humble ourselves before losing our people. And we should also humble ourselves before hunger, and humbling ourselves before God puts us down. Because most of these times, when people get lost, most of the time when people get poor, when people become disabled and weak, when they lose their jobs and become unemployed, when they lose their people, and when they have hunger, that's when they feel the need of being humble.